All right, let's get to it. And birthday messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go. Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa,
as strong as a group, as close as a partner.
And Niche Confectionery. Niche chocolate drink is made with Ghana's finest wholesome cocoa. Niche chocolate is full of delicious goodness, enriched with vitamins and minerals. Niche,
taste of Ghana. So help me God. So, Kojo, yesterday was my friend Christian Ativo's birthday. Christian Ativo of Chris Do Farms. So, belated happy birthday to you, Christian Ativo. And today is the birthday of the Deputy Energy Minister and Member of Parliament for Secondly,
Andrew
Ejapa Mesa Bobo. So let's give him a K.
It's a
Yeah. So happy birthday to you, Andrew Ejapa Mesa, Deputy Energy Minister and Member of Parliament for Secondly. But today is also my son's birthday. My son, in whom I'm well pleased.
Oh,
yes. My son Kwamina turns 4 years today. So happy birthday to you.
Hey, Kwame Nizi himself.
Kwamina has been telling me about how his birthday is going to be. How his cake, which has Paw Patrol on it,
Hey.
Yes. That's what he likes, and
boy has reached
how they're going to have fun in school. He tells me, Daddy, they'll put my cake in Auntie Charlotte's fridge, and then when it's cold, we'll share it with everybody. So
that's nice.
He's 4 years today. 4 years ago, I was writing economics for managers.
Hey.
Wow.
And then he was born.
Wow.
You can imagine,
Wow.
going to write an exam, and it was exciting, but particularly when you knew that your wife was going to go through labor and then you're still preparing for an exam.
You should have forgone the exams to go and witness the birth of your child. Mister. You have to choose what's more important.
You see how he's laughing. Shian and I like Winston. No.
So yes.
He had faith.
I have 2 birthday shouts. The first one goes to K Fresh.
Oh,
Hey.
Frizesh.
Today's K Fresh birthday.
Yes.
KK Frizesh.
Our digital manager, social media manager here at the
wow.
multimedia group.
Wow,
K
wow,
Fresh.
wow,
Big
wow,
man.
wow,
So today,
wow.
at the Major Online office, he's doing a big party. He hasn't said it.
Oh.
It's pressure.
This is pressure.
He's doing a big party. God bless him. Correct guy.
Sometimes
Top guy.
pressure is the only way to achieve.
Yeah. And I have another one here. Happy blessed birthday to Park Ofiedi Yangsing. Yangsing, is that your brother?
No, I don't have a brother.
Okay. We thank God for your kind of person, never getting bored no matter how much we push you on the job. You're ever ready to take on newly assigned tasks and deliver it so well. Your love for the things of God is also very exemplary. We don't want to woo with many words, but our simple prayer is that may the good Lord bless everything that concerns you and reward you accordingly. I mean, you know that today we go post you everywhere with lots of love from GCB, KN Circle Branch. Good morning to you.
That's how us
him.
youngsters are, you know.
Yeah, Park Ofiedi Yangsing.
Yes,
It's
yes,
your day
yes.
today.
We
Big
are all
man,
like that.
big man.
All right, so Kojo, what do you have?
Well, I have one special birthday wish here. Let me do that before we move on. It says, most good things glitter. However, you sparkle. You bring about a different dimension. Happy first birthday to Enyimnyam Menaye Kukua Minsma Gansa. Your brothers are super excited to have you as their own. The entire family celebrates this day with you, as we ask for God's love, favor, and blessing upon you now and in the years to come. We love you so much, Kooks. That is from your dad, Kwame Gansa. All right. The Joy Sports Center is brought to you by
MTN.
Everywhere you go. Standard Chartered Bank.
Here for good.
Allianz Life Insurance.
We secure your future.
And 1xBet, your reliable bookmaker.
And folks have been doing some thinking and pondering lately. So, these days there's so much to pay for, but less money to go around, bills to be paid, flights to book, celebrations to be had. Not to talk of that romantic dinner with the love of your life. So how about I give you a solution that really works? Imagine getting to spend up to 100,000 Ghana cedis free of charge with an offer to pay back in 50 days without paying any interest charges. Yes, you heard me right. I mean, spend now and pay later without any charges. This is called Beat the Charges. And that's what Standard Chartered Visa credit card does for you. It's akin to living the life of a king or a queen, but with a relaxed budget. Wow, what a unique addition to life's experiences and an opening to a world of possibilities. Now, don't let money stop you from doing the lovely things you've always wanted to. The Standard Chartered credit card is accepted in over 1 million destinations across the globe. What's more, you also get unbelievable rewards every time you swipe. It's time to settle bills and not battle them. Get the Standard Chartered credit card today. Call toll-free on 0800 740 100 or 0302 740-100. Reach us via email on feedback.ghana@sc.com. Standard Chartered, here for good.
Let me say a happy birthday to Absu Eugene Malcolm Finn. Have a good one. MTN wishes to inform all of its valued customers to re-register their SIM numbers as directed by the regulator, which is the National Communication Authority. All unregistered phone numbers will be disconnected permanently by the 31st of May 2023. So complete your registration at any MTN service center to avoid disconnection permanently and stay connected everywhere you go.
And one of the world's largest betting companies, OneXBet, is always looking for new ways to reward its players and deliver new promotions to engage as many customers as possible. This time, the bookmaker has launched the Jackpot of the Week promotion, allowing registered players to enjoy the chance to have a share of the weekly jackpot amount. All the terms and conditions are available on the promotion page. Give your luck a chance. Sign up with OneXBet today and use the promo code GHJackpot to receive an incredible 300% bonus of up to 2,650 Ghana cedis.
All right, now listen, as we celebrate Africa Unity Day, Allianz Life remembers the famous words of Kwame Nkrumah when he said, "I am not African because I was born in Africa, but because Africa was born in me." Allianz Life wishes all Africans a happy Africa Unity Day. Allianz Life, we secure your future.
Thank you very much, Kojo. Good morning, all of you. Welcome aboard to the Joy Sports Center with me, Fentu, Tahiru Fentu. Let's start with this. Keto Kreku is the GFA president. He's confident he will receive a second term in office in the elections to come in October. He was elected into office in 2019 after 3 rounds of voting, but he's got only 5 months left on his tenure as Ghana football prepares to elect a new president later this year. Ghana's various national teams have secured a mixed bag of results during his term. The Black Stars have taken the biggest hits, of course, twice finishing bottom at the 2021 AFCON and the 2022 FIFA World Cup, but the Black Satellites lifted the AFCON title in 2019 before failing to qualify to the subsequent editions to defend their title. The FA president believes he's done enough to warrant a second term.
Football will speak, just like it spoke in 2019. What I know for a fact is that we have served football to the best of our ability. We were told when we went first to the classroom that there's 24 hours in a day, but football has taught us that there's more than 24 hours in a day, and we have worked more than 24 hours in a day throughout this period from 2019 up to today. And our people in the sport do appreciate our hard work, and we will continue to work until our time is up.
Is football stepping up right under your leadership?
Football is not only stepping up right, it's stepping up bright.
That's Keto Kreku there speaking to Super Sports Juliet Bewa. Kreku also chairs the Juvenile Committee of the Ghana Football Association, which has come under the lenses even more recently, with many feeling let down about the FA's efforts to secure the future of Ghana football. Samir Nimado is the vice chairman of the Juvenile Football Committee.
The Juvenile League even went down for so many years that we were not having back. At least now the Juvenile Leagues are in session. You can see that everywhere in Ghana there's Juvenile League going on. We are also doing this to add value to it, and the hours we are trying to add more to it. So gradually we'll get there. We've not gotten what we need to be able to do it the way we want, but gradually we are getting there. And I can tell you, and I'm very proud that a company like KGL Foundation came into our aid, and we are having KG Under 17 Championship regularly. We've done it. We are going to have the 3rd edition this year as the FA.
That's Samir Nimado there. Meanwhile, Heart of Lions chairman and GFA ESCO member Randy Abe has dismissed reports he could be lining up to contest Keto Kreku in the upcoming elections.
I've never been interested in contesting for the FA presidency. It's not something that I have ever thought about. It's not something that I am interested in. And see, as for FA presidency, is out.
Now, the veteran journalist has also heaped praise on Keta Kreku's administration, insisting the FA is on the right track.
I think that Ket, any FA, is done extremely well. But the truth of the matter is that could the FA have done better? Yes, I believe we could have done better. Are there things that could have been done better? Yes, I believe there are things that could have been done better. Are there some things that we could have done differently? I'm sure that there are many things that we could have done differently. So the most important thing is, I think that the FA is on course, is in a good direction. So things that could have been done better, we need to identify those things and focus on how we can do it better.
That's Randy Abbey. Now, former Ghana international Anthony Bafo believes football agents have contributed to the retrogression in the careers of some of Ghana's brightest talents after superb tournaments in 2009, 2013. Dominic Edia and Ebenezer Esefua, respectively, made ill-fated moves to clubs abroad, but they all failed to hit the highs expected. And while names like Dede Ayew, Samuel Inkum and Richard Ofori have all come to leave their marks on the national team, Bafo says the football agents who contributed to the ill-fated transfers of some of these youngsters have harmed their careers.
For an agent who starts new, who is only looking at the money and not at the development of the player, then there's a problem. His first mandate should be what is good at that very moment for this young player to establish himself. Sometimes we call it less is more. You go 1 or 2 steps back to jump higher. And this is what I would advise every player to really look at. If the team he has chosen will really help his development, and maybe you have chosen a very big team, but you will not play, and you rather regress instead of progressing. So managers, people who take care of them, mentors are very important for a young player to really have success in life. Maybe not tomorrow, but tomorrow next. All
right, so that's, of course, the former Ghana international Anthony Bafo speaking there. Let's move it on. There are currently some competitions going on, especially in Kumasi. The Black Princesses, they are still looking to secure a U20 AFCON berth. They will face Cote d'Ivoire in their second game of the WAFU Zone B Under-20 tournament. That game will be on Saturday. The competition is going on in Kumasi, of course. Ghana is hosting, and the Princesses sit top of Group A after a 3-0 victory last weekend, but there was a feeling they could have scored more after a first half of wasteful finishing. Yusuf Bazigi is their head coach, and he's looking to get his team firing ahead of that game against Cote d'Ivoire.
Prepare their mind when to score, and then patience. You have the patience. That day on our first game, they had no patience. They were in a hurry to score, and by so doing, there were a lot of mistakes that they were committing. Otherwise, we would have beaten them many goals. So that is why I have started with that, and we'll continue. Rehearsing over it, and also with our ball possessions, and then when to defend defensively, how to organize our defense, and then when to go for medium pressing and high pressing.
All right, Yusuf Baziki talking tactics for the Under-20 women's team. Let's do some African basketball now, where Senegal are also exerting sporting dominance. AS Douanes, they have secured a Basketball Africa League final ticket for the first time. The Senegalese beat favourites Petro di Luanda 92-86 to reach the final. They'll face Al Ahly in the final, of course, but they become only the first team from West Africa to play in that tournament's final. The competition is in its 3rd season and are still not seeing any Ghanaian teams participating. Is it due to an infrastructural deficit?
Before you get to that point, you need to have a strong grassroots program, right? Where at the foundation, young girls and boys learn to play the game the right way. And I'm even going down further. You need to start with infrastructure. Once you have the infrastructure, then you have coaches development. So once your coaches are some of the best in Africa and the world, they'll be able to instill the right foundation to the youth. And then you have a strong local, like a youth league, all the way to senior. It becomes automatic. What I'm saying is it takes time, but it's possible because a lot of countries with less resources than Ghana are able to achieve this.
Frank Traore is the head of basketball operations for the Basketball Africa League, and he was speaking to Joy Sports' Michael Queno. Let's wrap up with some European football. Lautaro Martinez scored twice as Champions League finalists. Inter Milan came from behind to beat Fiorentina to win their second consecutive Coppa Italia title. Fiorentina opened the scoring at the Stadio Olimpico after just 3 minutes when Nico Gonzalez drilled in a cross. Martinez equalized from a tight angle in the 29th minute. The striker got the winner 8 minutes later with a volley. And over in England, of course, Brighton and Hove Albion, they played a superb game yesterday to hold Manchester City to a 1-1 draw. Julio Enciso scored a fantastic equalizer after Man City went ahead. Roberto De Zerbi was announced as Brighton boss in September last year, and he's received top praise from Pep Guardiola after he helped them secure Europa League football next season.
Roberto's one of the most influential. What pay attention I'm going to say, because I'm pretty convinced I'm right what I'm saying, is one of the most influential managers in the last 20 years. There is no team playing in the way they play. It's like it's unique. I had the feeling when I arrived the impact would have in the Premier League would be great. I couldn't expect to do it in this short of time. He created 20-25 chances on average a game. He's better by far than all the opponents. He monopolized the ball and in a way like I've never been for a long time.
Pep Guardiola with high praise for Roberto De Zerbi. And before we go, Winston will like this story. Man United are willing to pay £55 million for Chelsea's England midfielder Mason Mount and are aiming to beat Liverpool and Arsenal to the 24-year-old signature. Mount will discuss his future with Chelsea in a meeting with the club's hierarchy next week. Mount is leaning towards Man United if Chelsea decide to sell, but reports are that Chelsea want a whopping £80 million for his signature. So, and that's the latest from the world of sports here on the Joy Sports Center.
Now, for a player who has 1 year left on his contract,
let me introduce myself. I'm Fentu Tahiru Fentu. Why are you lamenting? £80 million pay
for who?
Chelsea. Pay to Chelsea for Mason Mount.
We will not take who? We don't need him.
The reports are clear.
Oh, fake.
The Athletic says he's leaning towards United. The Mail said United are in the lead to sign him. So everything is pointing to the fact that Man United are very serious about